And welcome back to the podcast, the Schmeat Nation 3 podcast, presented by, no, not presented by Power Director anymore, I don't think.
Open for
As
sponsors.
2025 season, how you feeling? Welcome back.
Oh man, I can't believe we made it again. It always feels that first kickoff just hits so different. I mean, amazing. Amazing. Good to be back.
Back up on me for sure. I was shocked. And then I forgot how fucking hard it is to sit and watch football the entire day. I was exhausted on Sunday night, like took it out of me.
Yeah, yeah, for real. It was
All
hard.
right,
Hard to get through.
we all know the drill. You ready to get into it?
Let's get
For
straight
another
into it.
no, started off unfortunate to say the least. Back here in week one,
Unfortunate for some.
absolutely blown out of the water. Andrew takes it out 219 to 142. How did it feel watching this?
Yeah, what a just an utter domination, The Josh Allen play, he's obviously not going to do that every week, but maybe he will. You never know. And just all of his guys hit. There's not much more you could do there.
Yeah, the top shelf of my team just kind of crapped the bed. So this game was pretty much over right from the start, I think, too. And then Josh Allen got to play and absolutely nailed it on the coffin. So GG to Andrew. That is the most points scored in a single week. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, yeah.
100% for sure.
I'm pretty sure as well. But it just goes to show the rule changes already coming into play, making for some exciting fantasy scores.
Yeah, it's fun. I love all the points. Also, apparently fucked up with the defense. So I don't know. It seemed like no one really cared too much. So we'll keep it in. They also score points. Fuck it.
Everyone's busted.
And jumping in here, and this one we probably should have saw coming, but I just didn't. Parker just owns Jamie in week one. I went back and looked last year and he beat her. I have to assume he beat her the year before too. Season usually goes downhill after this for Parker, but good performance right here.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just Parker hitting on guys like Hollywood Brown. But yeah, the defense as well looks like it. But it's going to take me a while because is putting up 14 points for a defense still even like good? I don't know.
That is a good point. I would have taken 14 from my defense, and Jamie's side feels like just underperform. At the same time, it also seems like this could be a realistic score for her team. So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a lot of people underperform to expectations. Like George Pickens, I feel like if that game didn't get rain delayed, like both offenses were humming, and you'd like to think that he eventually would have caught a big one or a touchdown or something like that. But we'll see going forward.
Yeah, it is weird. We'll see if he can get it back on. And then the next one, look at that. It's just domination victory out of your team. 122 to 96 over Jay Yip. And oh man, Jasper, you had all the underperformers, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't imagine we'll see too many scores under 100 this year, but man, it is tough to see. Like Devontae Smith, Tyreek Hill, Nico, like just all of his wide receivers doing absolutely nothing. And it's not like he's got bad wide receivers.
No. I mean, it looked ugly out there, but that's just week one. I mean, how are you feeling about your team? Were you 11th points on the week, or?
Yeah, 11th points on the weekend, still coming out with the dub, and now losing George Kittle. Like, I'm just gonna have to tread water until he comes back. So if I could pick up like I could go 3-3 in the first 6 weeks, and winning games like this are certainly gonna help that. I'd like to think the season's still alive, but I mean, there's just underperformances on my side too. Cincinnati's always going to start slow, and it seems like Detroit's going to start slow too. So hopefully those guys can pick it up. And again, hopefully 1 point from the defense isn't a common thing.
I just have to get back into looking at these numbers. So it's just like so overwhelming to look at the thousands of numbers.
Well, I also
feel my God, football, Jesus.
With the rule changes, it's like the baseline I feel like was always 140 points is a good game, and now it's just like, is that even good anymore? I don't know.
We'll have to feel it out. On the other hand, Reese taking down Bradley, 183 for Reese, second most on the week, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So strong performance out of him. Immediately following the draft, he did say he hated his team. So makes sense why they suddenly started performing.
Yeah, I mean, solid performance from him. You'd like to think that J.K. Dobbins can keep that going, and same thing with Puka. I don't think he's gonna be out, but something to pay attention to. Same thing with the Brock Bears. And again, starting 2 tight ends is always weird. So I don't know.
Yeah, I know David and Joker did not have a good game, so I guess under 10 for a tight end is going to be bad in our new scoring. And on Bradley's side, I mean, a lot to be excited about because obviously Xavier Worthy's injury sucks for him. Didn't really have a backup. I feel like his entire running back room is just scaling. Like, there's not a single guy you want to be starting right now necessarily outside of Bill. So
Yeah, we'll see if that works out for him. Again, he's got one of those teams where you have to tread water in the beginning of the season and just hope that he can survive until his team comes online.
absolutely. And jumping in here, Aaron versus Connor. This is the epitome of the underperform with the obvious headline of the week. Jamar Chase doing nothing, but AJ Brown did even less. So just looking at Connor's team and 33 points from Derrick Henry and he put up 124 is a little concerning, I think.
Yeah, but a lot of that is AJ Brown, and he spent the early pick on TJ Hawkinson, and hopefully JJ McCarthy is better than what he showed for Connor's sake in the first 3 quarters of that game. But yeah, he'll probably get Cooper Kupp out of there. What does his bench look like? Does he have people to sub in? I don't know. It's tough to
Maybe,
say. Like
sort of,
Jaden Reed
yeah.
is always an iffy one, but at this point, Jaden Reed's probably better than playing Cooper Kupp.
Connor, I can't believe you exited the draft with 3 backers, pass catchers, and an offense that looks like it's going to be totally unpredictable, but you never know. And then, I said it at the top on Aaron's side. It really was just Jamar Chase catching, what, 2 passes.
Yeah,
So,
I think both he and Tiggins had 2 catches. So, I mean, this is just what the Bengals do early in the season. So,
yeah, the Patrick Mahomes Kelsey stack looks great, though.
yeah, if that can keep going the way that it was, be a good little sleeper pick for him.
But Connor sneaks out. And jumping in finally, Eddie versus Seth. Seth, oh, this one got pretty close. I didn't realize Seth ekes it out right at the end. How do you feel about this one?
This is another good one. I mean, Seth's team just looks dominant other than the tight end position. I don't know. He's got those 2 rookie wide receivers who could really turn it on at some point.
Yeah, this feels like kind of the middle of the pack. Like 150 is probably the new bar, maybe 150 to 160. Because there was a low week 1, and like Eddie's team's a great example. Just a 5, a 4, and a few 11s. He's at 141 still. Like quite a lot of points from the top performing guys. So
yeah, it is going to take a while to get used to. I mean, Seth's running backs just kind of look dominant. If Javonte Williams can keep it up, I don't know. I love the 2 of them, the Jahmyr Gibbs and Josh Jacobs play.
yeah, he focused that one. And then honestly, like Tet and Travis should just get on more as the season progresses. So he's got some scale in there. So nice getting a victory early, as we've mentioned on Eddie's side. It does feel a little bad because you had the week 1 blues. Some predictable, like Terry and Golden. I feel like his flex was fairly predictable, but the low scores from BTJ really hurt him. He could have used more points like the projection indicated.
I mean, I feel like just the story of week 1 was all of the round 1 and 2 picks kind of underperforming. I feel like other than Derrick Henry, there wasn't really someone in those first 2 rounds that had dominating performances. I feel like it mostly just came down to the QBs of Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson.
Yeah. All right. Jumping into the power rankings, I'll be honest. We made these power rankings, put them in the table, looked at them, and I was like, I don't even know how I got to where I was. But these are the week 2 consensus power rankings, I guess. A little bit of despair.
It's so hard to do these power rankings right now, just because week 1 is a liar. Like no one knows what to take away from week 1. So I don't know. It could be real. Like we could have had opposites. You could see down at the 9 to 11 spot. They're all tied, but we're off by 6 points on a couple of them. Like, I don't know. Even Aaron's team,
half the league.
Yeah.
Way more.
It's like
7 players of the league 6.5 and 8. So a
Yeah,
1.5 point average. Really have absolutely no idea what's occurring.
yeah. So I mean, this is just yeah. What could you do after a week like that? Especially with I keep coming back to the new scoring, but it's like how do certain positions affect wins and losses at this point? So
Yeah, I mean, without any historical knowledge, just what we got. And I guess, I'm sorry, Jasper. Apparently, the clear thing we had, we knew that Andrew's team was good and your team was near the bottom. Sorry.
yeah, but I mean, if there's one thing that I know about me not liking a fantasy team is that it's probably about to just be disgusting this week. So whoever plays Jasper's got to look out.
All right. Use that as the whiteboard material you need. Let's jump into it here. Starting off week one, I don't think I have a chance against Aaron. I think I'm about to get annihilated again, if I'm being honest. But how do you feel about this one?
Seeing the 167-point projection is just like I look at that and go back to my power rankings and I'm like, how did I have her down at 10? Like it doesn't make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's what I say to myself.
Yeah, yeah. I
But I
mean, I
mean,
had her at
looking
4, so I'm
there
locked
you
in.
go. Looking at your matchup, yeah, the Patrick Mahomes Travis Kelsey stack. I mean, and going up against Philly could be tough. But any game could just be taken over by Jamar Chase, especially against Jacksonville, who I don't think necessarily has a great defense. They did play against Bryce Young, so yeah. How are you feeling about Drake London? Are you confident?
Well, I picked up a Ray McLeod, I think. So, hopefully he plays. I worry a lot about my team with CMC's health, obviously always going to be an issue. Maybe I feel better about Justin Fields, but I didn't feel good about him to start him last week and then he went off. So now that I am starting him, he'll probably suck. But I don't know. The player rankings are pretty good, so we'll see. We'll see if
Chasing
they can do it
QB
again.
points is always tough, especially when you're streaming every week. Like, I don't know.
I would have lost to Andrew anyway, and what I should have done is start Justin Fields. And if I had started Justin Fields, I still would have lost, and I would have started him against him this week. So this is the
Yeah,
thick mental hoops we do. No,
yeah.
but give me Aaron in this one. I actually think I'm gonna go start 0-2.
I'm gonna take you. I believe.
Let's go. All right. This historically does not go well for me. You believing in my team, we'll figure it out. Parker at 1-0, taking on you at 1-0. A 14-point line. Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
13.6 in favor of Parker. Oh my goodness. Adam, a dog at home. How you feeling?
Yeah, this one is it's tough to look at. Again, losing Kittle is just a huge blow for my team. And Ken Walker just looked useless out there against the Niners. Like my only hope is that the Niners have a good run defense this year. I mean, they look great against the Seattle run game. But I get Harold Fan. Harold Fannon's kind of like I'm one of his biggest fans. I loved the fact that he caught like 120 passes last year in college is crazy. So I love that he gets to slide into my lineup, but I don't know how confident I am playing.
At least you should have a high scoring game over there, or at least know Cleveland will be behind for the most part. So
Yeah, I
and then
mean, on Parker's side, team again
you're
just looks good.
looking at Parker's teams. I feel like they always look so fucking horrible. Where did I put him? That was his name.
I had him at 2 because I'm playing against him.
Yeah, a 7 apparently, and that might even go. That might go to an 8.
I don't know. Like historically, I feel like I'm pretty dominant against Parker, but this might be the chance for him to crawl back.
Yeah, the team could show up.
Yeah.
But I mean, in reality, it does look like he should have quite the unit right now. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take Parker in this
my God.
matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take Parker as well. Moving on, we got Jamie and Jasper, two people trying to correct their season at 0-1. Line only 4 points. But think Jamie's team looks a lot better, unfortunately. Jasper, I'm sorry. Even though the projections going back up for his guys does make sense, I really worry about the consistency of like Tyreek Hill down on his team. But then you could kind of say the same for Jamie's. I just really like Tony Pollard right now. Where are you at with this matchup?
Yeah, this is another tough one where it does just look so tough. Like he had the Evan Ingram and Bo Nix stack. Like I think Bo Nix is better than what he was last week. And so is Devontae. Like a lot of his team just underperformed. Like Nico Collins should put up more than 5 points. Same thing with Devontae Smith. And I don't know. If I was Jasper, I would be praying that Tyreek Hill gets traded sooner rather than later just to try and change the scenery. I mean, it just doesn't.
Yeah, I guess that would
look great.
Perhaps we were too harsh on you, Jasper. The
Yeah.
team has optimism. Yeah, I mean, Devontae Smith comes out and drops like 25 as he's known to do, and then you're feeling way better.
There's certainly promise there, but I don't know. Again, week one is so weird that it just feels bad to look at the team right now, but who knows? After this week, it could feel great.
So Jasper, a bit of a waiver wire lord. You're Jasper. You're 0-1. You just saw Tyreek Hill's performance. He now goes hosts New England at home. Do you play Tyreek Hill or do you play Quentin Johnson, the waiver wire king, going to your Raiders?
Yeah. I don't know. I would probably play Quentin Johnson to chase the points, man. That because who they play New England?
Yeah.
I feel like
they're at home though. They're back in Miami.
Yeah, but still, I don't know.
There you go, Jasper. Some lineup talk for you. Which means do not play Quentin Johnson at all.
I'm
you do not want to
Jamie.
be on record Johnson on a podcast. That's horrible. On
taking,
Jamie's side, not a ton. She's always been a little scalar. You're taking Jasper?
No, I'm taking Jamie.
Oh, shit. Back time for a bit. Yeah, I feel like the bench isn't very deep, but the starters should bounce back. Although that Detroit Chicago game will be something to watch.
It's going to be a barn burner. Are you taking Jamie?
Yeah. And jumping in the next one, Reese taking on Connor. Oh, two teams at 1-0. Sneaky game here between the two of them. Man, 169
high projection. Yeah, what?
3-point line for Connor. I don't know the teams yet by heart. Let me look.
I mean, yeah, the running backs combined with Joe Burrow on Connor's side just look disgusting. But I do not like the flex of Tyrone Tracy and Jalen. How are they projected that many points?
That's from the handoffs, I guess. Hey, the flex actually looks super nasty. So that is a huge back because his top though, I just have to. Oh man, that's hard. And then Reese has Jalen Hurts too. This is like, I mean, as ESPN predicts, a push in my mind. I can't really tell who I would change. I don't love the double tight end, but like I was so hyped about David Njoku going into the season. It's tough for that to disappear after 1 week.
Mm-hmm. But it is against Baltimore. That's my thing. I just like, I'll say it again. I just don't know. I don't know.
I don't know the historical performance of Baltimore and Cleveland, but can't you see that game getting out of hand?
I can see Baltimore but just because the game gets out of hand doesn't mean that the Cleveland guys are going to score. Like I could see the final score being like 40-3 or something. I don't know. Or like, I feel like Cleveland can play them tough sometimes. I feel like Cleveland is a bit of a trap game. Joe Flacco's going to have some magic at some point.
Yeah. In the running back room for Reese, a blue collar RB room with Chuba Hubbard and David Montgomery. Like
those are some grinders right there.
Yeah, there is nothing sexy about those picks. It's just tough for me to choose Reese's team. I'm going to go by the power rankings, and I had Connor at 2. I'm going to go Connor.
Man, I do have Reese at 3 and Connor at 9. But looking at it now, stacked up against each other, I don't like Tyrone Tracy. I'll go Reese. I'll take Reese.
All right. Moving in, Eddie versus Bradley. Hype matchup here. Both at 0-1. I mean, take it from me. Starting 0-2 feels fucking horrible. So they both strong desire to win. A deep-rooted lore between the two here. Eddie favored by a clean 10. I actually really like the Trey Benson play this week, which is like my biggest knock against Brad, which makes sense. He went 0 RB, and I think for me, Brad's team's looking really nice. Where are you at here?
Ah, man, the Trey Benson. Like, I feel like James Conner's just still healthy. I know Trey Benson got work last week, right? It's not like he was. It was 1A 1B. They let
Yeah, he got 9.7. So I mean, low for a running back in the new Mickey Mouse. I mean, the new scoring league, but
um, yeah, I mean, Jawan Johnson was the tight end that I was going for to replace George Kittle, but I did not get him. Brian Thomas is going to have a bounce back. I mean,
I guess.
Malik Neighbors has huge pop-up potential. And now that ETN is there, this team looks a lot better than
Yeah, I guess it's a good
how
point
much I
because
liked it.
yeah, Eddie went 0 RB. This is the unit he got. So you compare the two 0 RBs here. Who do you like more?
I definitely like Eddie's team more. I have Brad's team down at 11.
I mean, just what if Juwan Johnson does this? Like, what if he is nothing? Does the Trey McBride push you over?
I don't know. I don't think it does. I don't think it does.
Yeah, the flex is really whatever to me. I don't know if I truly buy the
But
Zach
I would
Charbonnet stuff,
take
but
McLaurin and Charbonnet. I would probably take just McLaurin over Brenton Strange and Keyshawn Booty. Like, I get the Booty hype, but
yeah,
I
I
don't
guess
know. Is
there's
New
flex.
England going to be good this year? I don't think they're going to be that great.
I definitely think if I'm in Brad's shoes, I don't feel fantastic against
I'm
Eddie
definitely
and his
taking Eddie in
squad.
this matchup.
Let's go to the rankings. Who's one true king? That's Eddie. Oh my god. Oh my. I'm taking Brad, baby. My warrior.
It's
Oh,
just
that's
because
right.
you
Yeah,
guys
Brad
have
got the
Bill
Xavier
brothers.
Worthy. See,
Yeah,
so Xavier Worthy, that changes everything. Now, coming out of the draft, if Xavier Worthy was in there, who would you like more?
I'd still like Eddie's team more.
Oh, all right. Target lock
I
for
don't know, dude.
Brad this year for
I feel
Adam.
like Brad and I have talked a lot of shit this year.
He went deep. I mean,
I feel like
CD.
I feel like I talked shit to him last year too. I feel like I always disrespected this team. I don't know. It's just fun to disrespect Brad, apparently.
The Schmeat Nation 3 historian could come in and fact check. Okay. Week two's game of the week. Here we go. The rematch of the SN3 championship game where Seth absolutely dismantled Andrew. Andrew obviously heard the chirping all off season. His team was hurt, still had to take it from Seth left and right. But this year, Andrew has an absolute wagon, man. Holy shit. Dropped 200 and whatever last week. That still put up a respectable 150 something. How are you feeling about this rematch here in week two?
Oh man, I mean, you just look at the player rankings on Andrew's side and just seeing ones and twos all over the place is so glorious to look at. I wish I had that on my two.
Yeah, 22 being your lowest rank, and it's just fucking Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah,
It feels good. But I don't know. A lot of these guys, it's like I've been a Zay Flowers hater like my entire life. So it's
I know,
like,
me too. And it's
you
like,
don't
how
think it's ridiculous.
often are they going to be in a 41-40 shootout? Like, I don't know. I think the Zay Flowers number one will come down.
I mean, you think it's
Keon
40
Coleman,
to
the number
3
two
though
wide
over
receiver,
here.
is coming down.
Yeah, the Keon Coleman for sure. But I mean, the real marquee is the Josh Allen Bijan stack. Looking at Kyler Murray Gibbs though, so it's a little scrappy with Kyler Murray there, but he does play Carolina, so I could see him. It's all about competing with Josh Allen. Like, take it from me, you have to overcome 40 some odd points. He just kind of does that too. It's a division rival as well, so
Yeah, you just have to hope you catch him on one of those like mucky weeks and division games at New York. You never know what the conditions are going to be like, so it could just be nasty and a tough game.
yeah. And like the Seth side too, you can make the case for Javante here, but this is just not how the Lambs roll. They love rolling out their rookies. and just hoping to get the game where the rookie breaks out rather than wait for it to happen. So that's my concern is the flex. But am I really going to sit here and say that Tet or Travis couldn't go absolutely nuclear? Like, it's in their bag.
Yeah, my concern with Ted is just the Bryce Young of it. Like, I know Bryce Young was kind of rolling at the end of last season, but that first game against what I think everyone thought was going to be an easy defense to move the ball on, and just still couldn't really do anything. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Something to keep an eye on with Ted.
it's tough to pick against Andrew here. Where are
Mhm.
you leaning?
That is exactly where I'm leaning. I feel like I just have to take Andrew, number one in the power rankings.
Yeah, get some revenge against the former champ, but Seth had his number last year, so we'll see if Andrew can bring back. I'll take him as well. Oh yeah, I had one in there, absolutely. All right, here are the standings here. Jumping in, first podcast almost in the books.
Mm-hmm.
How we feeling?
Always good to look at your team at 1-0. If you filter by points for, that's always a good indicator too. Oh man.
Yeah, let's see where. Oh no. What is that for?
And the
One
marginal
point?
man's down there too. That's funny.
Yeah, there they go. All right.
Yeah. Should be a good year of fantasy football, man. I can't believe we're back. The offseason
Yeah.
always feels so long, and now this season is just gonna fly by.
No, I know. August totally zoomed by, so I'm excited. Fancy's here. Embrace it all. Rest up for those Sundays on the couch. It's tough.
Oh yeah, it is hard. But I believe in us to make it through.
There we go. All right, Schmeat Nation. Happy 10-year anniversary. We'll see you on the flip.